but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll look to run with Eckler. Good blocking, and he's in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seibert's extra point is true, and the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing to begin, it's Wilson. That's caught by Van Jefferson. It'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
They call this the alley, so it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers, and depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Wilson. That is caught downfield by Pickens. That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. Yeah. The speed on display. He's in. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set, and fortunate for them, they've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Eckler on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Reload. Ready.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
This throw left side taken in by the rookie wide receiver. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
18 Cardinal. Ready?
Throwing now, Daniels. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready?
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
These are tough situations. You want to stay out of second and real long. You figure it's going to be a pass, but this is a nice changeup by the play caller. He keeps the ball on the ground, picks up a good gain, and now this third down got a whole lot more manageable.
Trap 50. Go.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Mustang 19.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Now Warren. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively. Second down and 8. Back to throw. Wilson. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Russ. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Warren. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Warren, running left. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Wilson. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Pat Fryermuth, touchdown Pittsburgh. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He'll take it at the 12. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down.
Ready? Panther 11. Get it.
The motion man here is McClure.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Wilson. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Daniels. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. First and 10.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Set.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll take off again. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Warriors 70. Go.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Washington.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Commanders, who are out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Come on.
They'll run with Robinson. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Another run here for Robinson. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
3rd and long. Here's Daniels. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
19 tight.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's taken in. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. 24-yard pickup as they convert on 4th down.
Ready, set.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Go!
Here's Robinson. And he's into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Patterson now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff to Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
It is 3rd and 10. Wilson. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Get it! Alert! Alert! Ready, ready.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
Let's go now. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. He finds the veteran Ertz. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have...
This is intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. A huge play in this game, and now the defense is given the opportunity to tie this one up as they've cut the deficit to just 2. What a big play.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. I mean, they find themselves trailing here in the second half, and not only does the defense make the play of the game, but as you said, they got a chance now to go for 2 and tie this thing up.
And now you get the pick six, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. Now it's Wilson. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. They'll return this from the 11. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Robinson. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Eagles. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
Tempo. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. To throw is Daniels. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
18, 5 years. Trap 50, trap, not saying 19. 70.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his man, right side, it's complete.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Gravity Lions. Panther 11. Go.
Daniels now on 1st down. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Steelers 19.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone.
The Steelers take over first and 10, and they're on 17-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. This one down the field for Freiermuth. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Again, Wilson. Now he takes off. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Bang out, bam, bam.
Now Russ. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing third and 6. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Van Jefferson. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Important one here now for the Steelers. They're going to try to go for the two-point conversion. Here's Wilson to throw. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. And they will not be able to add with a two-point conversion. So, 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning available, yet they'll go with an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit.
From the gun, it's a give to Eckler. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Third and long.
Past the 60. Ready. 70 Rangers.
They'll drop to throw. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem, as they convert for the 1st down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Oh, man left wide open. Good play design there.
Touchdown, Washington.
Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commanders. That his 2nd touchdown tonight.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start.
Boston Seibert set to kick
Seibert
off.
now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. A return coming from the 14. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
Here comes 2nd down. In motion, it's Jefferson. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Now, on 2nd and long.
Good shot.
That's caught downfield by Jefferson. That pickup good for 29 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over.
And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Important one here now for the Steelers. They're going to try to go for the 2-point conversion. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. So again, they will try for 2. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line. Wilson will throw again. That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Get it. 60 average. 60 average.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game.
Mike, on the list of worst possible outcomes for this drive, that is certainly at the top. With this much time left, all you're looking to do is, 1, maintain possession of the ball, and number 2, run off as much clock as possible. Then disaster strikes. Not only do you turn the ball over, you let them take it back for 6, and now you find yourself coming back onto the field here in a minute, trailing with very little time left.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
Ready?
This is 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's into the hands of Olamide Zaccheaus. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
Ready? Ready?
Eckler. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Daniels now going to look to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Towels waving, Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hey, smash. Buffalo 18. Go.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The man in motion is Zaccheaus.
19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
And no chance to return this one. through the end zone for a touchback.
30-yard run.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
Okay, ready?
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is
Here we go,
1st
here we go.
and goal.
19 Lions. Rig alert, rig alert. 18 Pioneer. Ready, ready?
Here we go. One final play. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. So a win here on the road for the Commanders. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. They walk away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a